It's a rainy day. Rainy day parade. We're too late for the parades. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Magic Kingdom here in Walt Disney World. If you didn't know, celebrating the 100th year celebration of the Walt Disney Company. This is how long it's been since I've been in the parks. I haven't even seen this yet, but it's here, and I've been told they're in all parks. It's good to see you. Welcome. I'm glad you're here with us. Again, sorry for the delay. It's like I get so unlucky. And weather today was kind of crappy, so it is still now raining. I've got an umbrella over me. You can see it right there. And I-4 traffic, when it's storming, not so good. Not so good at all. Those of you who've been on I-4, you know what I'm talking about. But welcome. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. We're going to head on into the Kingdom of Magic. It's good to be back after having to take a week off. I was traveling. I was out in Denver. We'll talk about that a little bit later because there's some fun stuff out there. But it was cool. Just another work trip. These work trips that come up and I have to take the week off, but you guys are gracious and allowing me to go get my work done. And then you just show up. You're back. You're here for the next week. And so I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I'm hoping that since we're braving the not so great weather, that it pays off with people just leaving. Just saying, hey, we don't want to be in this bad weather either. And they just leave. And then we have the parks to ourselves. But that is wishful thinking, isn't it? And many of you, if you remember the last couple times you were here, I wanted to ride Carousel of Progress. And it was like a 50-50 split of whether or not to go on Carousel or go do something else. I forget what they were. Maybe one of them was People Mover. But tonight, we're not even going to do a vote. We're going to do Carousel. Why? Because it's wet. And what do you do when it's wet? You go to People Mover. So that's what we're going to do. So, we're going to head over into Tomorrowland. Go for a little ride on the Carousel of Progress. And then who knows what we're doing tonight. But I do have something we're doing. I just remembered there is something that we're doing. Who knows what we're doing, but I know something that we're doing. Because the weather's so crappy and we don't know what it's going to be doing as we continue through this evening. Did grab some dinner reservations at a place that I've only been to once. And our guest of honor, Stephen Avery, has never been to.
Nope.
And that is the Jungle Skipper Cantina place of, I don't know, fish. It's a fish house.
It's not a fish house.
It is a Jungle Cruise themed restaurant. They're going to have fish.
One fish.
And you've never tried it until tonight.
I have tried it.
Oh, man, he's got the fresh haircut ready to try the fish and everything. He's excited for it.
I'm not.
I've never seen this guy so excited to have fish in my life. But
We've already done fish.
But today he is excited for fish.
It is
and
listed as,
the haircut looks good. It does.
It's wet.
It's like you're ready for fish.
It's listed as sustainable fish.
Gefilte fish.
Sustainable fish. And we've already had sustainable fish. Look, I was driving down the road.
Yeah.
Going home.
Steve was on his way home and I called him and said, hey, you want to go to the Jungle Skipper place? And he's like, yeah, let's do it. And we've changed reservations 4 times to get a time that's like 6 something. So we'll be going there in just a little bit and going to get some fish.
They haven't done a real good job taking all the decorations down yet.
What's that?
They haven't done a great job taking all the reservations down, or decorations down here.
Oh, are they still in the midst of it?
Well, so
or have they even started?
The moat is drained, so they can take them down. They've taken some of the little drapery off on the sides.
Yeah.
But not on the front, obviously. And all they've done on the front is they took the 50th off and put the clock back in.
They're going to paint them silver and put them back up.
Probably.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, let's go this way. The rain has stopped temporarily. Who knows, maybe permanently. Steve's feet are soaked because he made a bad decision. But it's good to see all of you. Greg's here, Tim's here. I see Janny, Happy's, Han, Aaron.
There's what rained on us.
Sean, what's that?
I said that's what rained on us.
Disney Mom, welcome. Good to see you. DVC Sharon, good to see you. Michelle, Happy's Haunt. We got Debbie in the house, Rebecca, Brad. We got another Sean, the Rogers type of Sean.
Oh.
WDW 1971. Good to see you, Paolo's Adventures, Bill and Noel and Sylvia and Pool Girl and Plymouth Rock.
I should just start keeping a bag in my car with shorts and stuff in it.
Shorts.
For Thursday.
J Grubs, good to see you. Julie, welcome. Tim, Mike and Sam and Katie. I don't know. We're gonna go ride Carousel of Progress though, or ride it. I guess we are gonna ride it because you really do move.
You do move, yeah.
You do move. It's a
unique ride though because
it's a sneaky ride.
Not only do we move, but the ride moves.
Trevor, it's good to see you. Welcome. Katie, good to see you. Rachel, driving to Disney. Hello, everyone.
Nice.
No, that's their screen name.
Never mind.
Driving to
Nice
Disney.
anyways.
It could be. You could be on your way. I don't know. Nicole says hello. Cory and Steve. Amanda, Three Caballeros. So what are you guys up to? It's been a while. It's been a week. 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Denver was weird, guys, because, you know, I go out there. The first day I get there, you could have worn shorts. It was like almost warm. And then that night it got a little bit chilly. Like a couple nights later it started sleeting. But then it was all right. It got back to just like normal. And then I go to bed. I had a flight out the next morning. And I wake up and I open the curtains in the hotel. By the way, my hotel was right next door to the arena where 2 playoff games happened back to back. Basketball and hockey, one night apart, back to back. So it was crazy around there. A lot of people, and literally like on that morning, I woke up and I opened the curtains and there's like snow everywhere and there's snow coming down. Well, Steve's got a picture that I sent him. Look at this. Like it went from shorts weather to that, and I thought Florida was crazy. But we don't swing like that. That was a crazy amount of just change in weather. It wasn't a huge amount of snow. It was just the fact that I had to walk in the snow and then got on a plane and came back to Florida. I was happy to land. It was like 90
degrees when you got here.
Yeah. It was an interesting one for sure.
This might be the most humid, muggy day of the year so far.
The rain has made it very humid out here. But I had some good food in Denver. I only shared one restaurant on Instagram. I might have put it on Facebook too. But if you guys didn't see it, incredible sushi experience out in Denver, which is so weird. I leave Florida to go, to the middle of the country to landlocked Colorado to get sushi. But it was delicious. So good. The experience was so good. Everything that I had there was unbelievable. So highly recommend going and checking out that post if you are near Denver and if you've never been there. The rain does generally help with the clouds. Now hang in there with me, guys, because I'm not sure about signal in this place. I might have to do some tweaking as we're in the middle of the show, but just hang in there. We'll get it working. We always do. There's popcorn on the floor in here, which I love. I love that there's popcorn on the floor. We get a front row seat, guys. There's no Wi-Fi in here.
No. I told you it's bad.
What's that?
I told you it's bad. Don't forget that.
So I don't know how the signal's gonna be, guys. Just hang in there. We'll see.
Turn mine on just in case you need it.
maybe I should try and connect real quick so I have it.
Approximately 20 minutes and you will roll this together for your own safety. Please remain seated at all times. If you guys cannot stay for the entire 20-minute experience, this will be your only chance to exit now at the back of the theater for your own safety. Thank you. Once again, welcome to Walt Disney World Progress. Please remain seated at all times and supervise your kids for your own safety. Thank you.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. You're in for a real treat. The Carousel of Progress was Walt's own idea from beginning to end. He loved it. He introduced the show at the World's Fair in New York City in 1964, and it was an immediate smash hit. Millions of people came to see it. And since then, the Carousel of Progress has had more performances than any other stage show in the history of American theater. You know, Walt loved the idea of progress, and he loved the American family. And he himself was probably as American as anyone could possibly be. He thought it would be fun to watch the American family go through the 20th century, experiencing all the new wonders as they came. And he put them together in a show called Carousel of Progress, which we are now about to see. Although our Carousel family has experienced a few changes over the years, our show still revolves around the same theme, and that's progress. May the century begin.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. And there's a dream that's so hard, and borrows a dream,
and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
It looks like the Robins are getting ready to celebrate Valentine's Day today. What year is it? Oh, right around the turn of the century. And believe me, things couldn't be any better than they are today. Yes, sir, buildings are towering now as high as 20 stories. And moving pictures flicker up on a big screen. We have almost 8,000 automobiles in this country, and we can travel by train from New York to California in less than 7 days. And I even hear tell about two brothers from North Carolina who are working on some kind of flying contraption. It'll never work. Closer to home, we've now got gas lamps, a telephone, and the latest design in cast iron stoves. And that reservoir keeps 5 gallons of water hot and just 3 buckets of coal. Oh, that sure beats chopping wood. And isn't our new ice box a beauty? Look at that, holds 50 pounds of ice. Milk doesn't sour as quick as it used to. And our dog Rover here keeps the water in the drip pan from overflowing. It wasn't too long ago we had to carry water from a well. And thanks to progress, we've got a pump right here in the kitchen. Of course, we keep a bucket of water handy to prime it with. Yes, sir, we've got everything we need to make life easier. Say, Mother, I was reading about a fellow named Tom Edison who's working on an idea for snap-on electric lights.
Electric lights? No more kerosene, no more gas.
Sarah sure gets to the core of the apple.
But we do have this new wash day marvel. Now it takes me only 5 hours to do the wash. Imagine, it used to take 2 days.
Oh, that's right, folks. Now Sarah has time for other things
Like canning and cleaning the oven.
Yes, dear.
Ovens don't just clean themselves, you know.
I know, dear. And they probably never will.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to put the laundry off the line before it starts raining cats and dogs.
Oh, don't worry, Rover. She didn't mean real dogs. Besides, it's not going to rain today. My lumbago isn't acting up.
I'm not going to say I told you so.
What? We got to come down. All you have to do is put your wash on the line, right? Oh well, the cistern was low anyway.
Wow, look at that.
Now, James, I thought I told you to ask my permission before using my new stereoscope. It's not a toy, you know.
Ooh la la. So that's little Egypt doing the hoochie coochie, hey Dad?
Isn't she a knockout? She's the star of the new World's Fair in St. Louis, and you put that away before your mother finds it.
Oh, Dad.
You heard me. Well, we have one of those new talking machines. Now that is something. It plays music right here in our home.
She keeps that thing going all day long. Progress.
Oh, Papa.
Yes, Patricia?
Papa, all these people. I'm indecent.
Don't worry, Patricia. They're friends. That's our teenage daughter. She's getting ready to go to a Valentine's dance across town on one of those new horseless trolleys.
I think it's very romantic you're taking Mother out for Valentine's dinner this evening.
Well, you know what kind of sport I am.
I only hope I have an evening as romantic as yours and Mother.
Now, you be home by 9 o'clock, daughter. You hear me?
Yes, Papa.
Oh, well, with all this talking, I've worked up quite a thirst. I think I'll take one of those newfangled trolleys down to the drugstore soda fountain and meet the boys for a cold sarsaparilla. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. We're drinking root beer now. Same kind of thing, different name. Well, that's progress for you. And speaking of progress,
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow is just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart, and when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away. Phew, boy, hottest 4th of July we've had in years. We've come a long way, though, since the turn of the century, over 20 some odd years ago. You know that pilot fella, Charles Lindbergh? He's about to fly a single-wing airplane all the way across the Atlantic. He's never going to make it. And sports stadiums are springing up all over. And boy, nobody hits that old horsehide like that new fella Babe Ruth. Jazz music is the cat's meow. And there's been ads in the paper for months for a movie starring Al Jolson. And he's going to talk and sing. Oh, boy, I've got to see that. There goes Schwartz in his Upmobile. He sure loves that horn. You know, in my new Essex, I've got an electric starter. Now I don't have to crank. We can travel from New York to Los Angeles by train in only 3 days. And we've got a house full of new electrical servants. Mr. Edison sure added life to our home. Whoa there, you'll blow a fuse. Crap, that's the 3rd one this week. I buy fuses by the case. Uh-oh, and I've blown the whole neighborhood again. Easy, Rover. Jimmy, hurry up with that fuse.
Shucks. Every time he has company, he blows a fuse. And guess who always has to change it?
I heard that, young man. I heard that.
Oh, well, that's more like it. John, yours is the last costume I've got to finish before the parade starts.
Sarah's Ladies Club is responsible for our town's 4th of July celebration tonight. She's got us all roped into performing in their program.
And I've decided we're going as George and Martha Washington, dear.
Oh, the father of our country. That's a role that really fits me. You know,
I'm so glad we installed an electric light fixture here on the porch, because it's just too darn hot to be sewing inside.
Yes, Sarah. You know, next year I'd like to go as Benedict Arnold.
Wait until you see what I've got planned for the fireworks show tonight.
Rover, don't interrupt while Sarah's interrupting.
And guess who volunteered to choose the music for the program?
I did, Pop. Listen to this.
Oh, that's a nice tune, Jimmy. You know, with our new Crossley radio set, we can get news and big-time entertainment from all over the country, even Pittsburgh.
But we're starting to arrive downtown for a spectacular 4th of July parade and fireworks event tonight. Mayor Reed.
Oh, Patricia.
Yes, Father?
Better get a move on. The radio says folks are arriving downtown.
Do I really have to go? If my new boyfriend Theodore sees me in this, it'll scare him away.
Well, dear, if that happens, you'll always have that torch you can carry for him.
Oh, Father.
Calm down, Rover. I was only kidding. By the way, we have indoor plumbing now. Oh, boy, that's really great on cold nights, especially for our perennial house guest, old Uncle Orville. Uncle Orville's taken over the coolest spot in the house, of course, and he's rigged up a real clever contraption. He calls it air cooling. Too bad he's not reading the help wanted ads.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Orville. You know, considering all the... Oh, coming, Martha, as I was saying, considering all the conveniences we now have, I'll say that we're really on easy street these days. It just can't get any better. Just goes to show that
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. It's a dream come true for you and me. So there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Well, it's another Halloween here in the fabulous 40s. Everything is better than ever now. And we've got some amazing new wonders around the house to prove it. For instance, our refrigerator holds more food and ice cubes. And thanks to our automatic dishwasher, I don't have to dry the dishes anymore after supper. Gives Rover and me more time to enjoy our evening stroll together. Later, boy. Oh, and here's something else that's new. I just heard a new term today on the radio. Fella says, we've got something now called the rat race. Did you ever hear that one? It sure describes my life. I'm involved in something now called commuting. I drive into the city for work all day and then turn right around and drive all the way back. And the highway is crowded with fellow rats doing the same thing.
That's what they call progress, dear.
Yeah, I guess she's right. But we do have television when it works. Gives you something to do after you come home. I kind of like it, you know? Guy named John Cameron Swayze gives us all the news. And then they have all this singing and dancing. A lot of fluff, but it's fun. You know, I predict the day when millions of people will learn Latin and Greek sitting in front of their TV sets.
Are you awake, dear? Give him a left, you big lug.
Ah, yes, a new age of electronic civilization is upon us.
Hey, Dad, what do you think of my jack-o'-lantern?
Oh, boy, that's scary.
That's because I'm using my beautiful sister Patty's picture for a model.
Down, Rover. Jim, Rover appreciates your joke.
Now, you're always kidding poor Patty. She's certainly prettier than either of you.
You hear that? My daughter Patty is using that old exercise machine she rescued from the attic. It was all the rage in the 20s. Grandma, of course, had to have one. Didn't work then, doesn't work now. Consistent at least. Makes a lot of noise and blows fuses.
As I was saying, Dad, I think college is really swell. You should give it a try. Oh, Patty, are you going to the Halloween party tonight? Oh, yes. And I've got those really branches by now. It's like going with that dream Wilfred. Wilfred? What a plug! He's coming as the headless horseman. It fits. Come on, Ben. That Claude Hopper Howard you're going with is no Ratterjack ride.
Oh,
Poor Howard. I wonder what they said about me when I was dating Sarah. You're lucky, Rover. You don't have to date. Well, we're caught up in the do-it-yourself craze these days. We're remodeling our basement into something called a rumpus room, and we're looking forward to a few rumpuses, I'll tell you, as long as they don't get out of hand.
John, this papering is getting out of hand. I could use a little help.
Now, Sarah, didn't I set up that clever automatic paint stirring machine for you?
Yes, John, you're a genius. Of course, this will ruin my food mixer. Not that you'd care.
Oh, good old Sarah. Always the last laugh. What happened, Sarah?
Oh, you and your progress. That paint mixer of yours just sloshed paint across my room.
Now, how do you like that? I always say if you're going to be married, marry a girl with a sense of humor. Well, it's time to move on. Let's cheer up Sarah by singing our song. Come on, everybody.
There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away. Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with time heart. And when it becomes a reality,
It's a dream come true for you and me.
so there's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of every day. There's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow, just a dream away.
Isn't it a pleasant holiday? Oh, turkey's in the oven, it's peaceful and quiet.
Yes! 300 points, my best score yet.
Well, it was peaceful until Santa brought that new virtual reality space pilot game.
Your turn, Grandma. Let's switch the image over to the TV so the resident flying ace can show you how it works. Now, it's a little tricky. Just use your game glove to fly behind the other guy and blast him with your laser blaster.
Laser blaster? Well, I'll give it a try.
Take a look around, Grandma. You're in the ship.
Feels like I'm really there.
Okay, get ready. You're about to blast off.
Here goes nothing. Whoa.
All right, here it comes. Oh, you missed him.
Hey, everybody, I'm done programming our new voice activation system.
Now all our household items will do anything we tell them to do.
Great. Tell the refrigerator to bring me the root beer.
Well, it can't quite do that. But I'll show you something it can do. Tree lights 30% brighter.
Oh, that's no big deal. Anybody can do that voice activation stuff. Watch it. Rover, speak.
John, the oven should respond to your voice commands now. Give it a try.
Oh, okay. Here goes. Temperature to 375.
Look at that. It even talks back.
Reminds me of certain people I know.
Yeah, right, Dad.
You gotta lose him, Grandma. Bank to the right.
Remember Dad's turkey last year?
Yeah, that thing really smoked up the place when it burned, didn't it?
We ended up microwaving frozen pizzas.
Well, no need to worry about the turkey this year. Not with an oven that will do anything your father tells it to do.
Oh, good shot.
Did you see that?
Dad, Grandma's up to 550 points.
Did you say 550? Hey, she's getting the hang of that thing.
I can't believe all the new gadgets they've got now. You know, in my day.
Oh no. You're not going to tell us about the old days when you didn't even have a car phone.
Hey, Trish, for a while we didn't even have a house phone. Not to mention laser discs, high-def TV. Everything's automated today, including that.
No privacy at all around this place.
Sorry, Oracle. Anyway, you guys know how good you got it nowadays.
You know, my grandpa told me the very same thing when I was a kid.
Take that, you nincompoop!
Hey, check it out, Dad. Grandma's up to 975 points.
Wow, 975.
John, what's wrong with the oven?
What?
Anyone for pizza?
Oh, another Christmas turkey ruined.
What a game. I really smoked those guys. Looks like I'm resident flying ace now.
Oh, best 2 out of 3, Grandma.
Later, kid. Boy, that was fun. What will they think up next?
Who knows? We've got a whole new century waiting for us out there.
Yeah, and maybe sometime in the new century, your father will learn how to talk to our oven.
Well, maybe by then ovens will read our minds. But hey, as long as we're all here and happy and together for the holidays, who cares if I burned our Christmas turkey?
I do. I'm starving.
Don't worry, Dad. Someday, everything's going to be so automated, you won't ever have to cook another Christmas turkey again.
There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow, and tomorrow's just a dream away.
Man has a dream, and that's the start. He follows his dream with mind and heart. And when it becomes a reality, it's a dream come true for you and me. Shining at the end of every day. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Just a dream away.
Thank you for joining us on Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. We hope you've enjoyed this tribute to the 1964 Carousel of Progress from the New York World's Fair. Please gather all of your personal belongings and exit through the doors located at the back of the theater. Have a great big beautiful day. And remember, tomorrow is just a dream away.
Not raining?
Yeah. So I just put it on this one.
The only one that it goes in the strap. Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to those of you who weren't here at the beginning of the stream but joined us during Carousel of Progress. It's good to see you. Thanks for being here. I enjoyed that. It's been a smells good, like jasmine. It was good to see. I have not seen Carousel of Progress in a while, and it's been a long time. Hi, how are you?
Hey, Skywalker, met in New
Hey,
Orleans.
Corey, nice to meet you. It's good to see you again. It's good to see you. Yeah, I remember now. It's so awesome.
You guys back in the Skywalker after the scene.
Yeah. You guys having a good trip? You want to say hi? And say hi. Friends from New Orleans. They came to New Orleans meetup. It's good. I like your shirt.
Yeah, I have to make a change to it. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, I guess.
There you go.
Add some lighting. So
That's right. You'll still splash, but it just won't be called Splash Mountain. It's good seeing you guys again.
I thought you were going to be here tonight, and we just happened to coordinate the schedule.
Awesome. Very cool.
We booked it like 6 months ago.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Well, luckily it looks like the weather's getting better temporarily.
We here Monday night, it rained, but they still do it in the rain because those things didn't fly. But
yeah.
And hopefully tonight it'll be better.
There you go. Well, enjoy it.
But we're glad happily ever after it's back.
Yeah, you like it a lot better?
We did see it years ago. We saw it in Enchantment last year, but
well, at least you got to see it before it's gone. So you got to see Enchantment. Awesome.
And then we'll be back in November with grandchild.
Very cool. Well, how are things in New Orleans?
Hot.
Hot? It's that time of year, right? Starts to get hot. But we get all the rain. You guys don't get all the rain like we do. Do you?
Not as much. As we're building up the trip, we're watching out there a lot more.
Yeah. Well, enjoy your trip. Hopefully it stays dry the rest of the trip. Have a great night. It's good to see you. Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, enjoy. Have a good one.
I got queue number 6 versus
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm going
Did you get it like...
I got the internet. that, then went on 5G, got off the Wi-Fi.
Did you do it right first thing? At what time? 7?
7 a.m.
Yeah.
Because we were at the resort.
Yeah.
Because queue number 6.
That's awesome. I don't know anyone in the top 10 in a while. Have a good one.
I moved on to see it. I moved on the other side of you, and it was
Cue
able to let me check.
number 6. I love it.
I was standing on your right. It would let me check in. I moved to your left, and it did.
Nick Young, it's good to see you. Oh, you checked us in for our dining reservation. Steve and I, Steve's here, by the way, those of you who joined during Carousel. We made dining reservations at Skipper Canteen.
General Navigation Company's limited Skipper Canteen dinner.
Yeah, this is one of those really unnecessarily long restaurant names. But we are gonna go over and check it out. I've been one time, but it was quite a while ago. Steve's never been. So we're gonna go get some food. And I thought, there was a chance that it would be storming right now, so the perfect thing to do would be to go get some food. It looks like there could still be some weather moving in. So it'll be nice to go settle in and get some dinner and take you in a part of Magic Kingdom we've never been in before on stream. What's that?
9:30. Severe.
9:30. Like right after fireworks.
Yep.
Right when everyone's trying to leave.
Yep.
And stuck waiting on the monorail.
Yep.
Perfect.
A lot of times here, though, it pushes out. So maybe it'll push out to 10. Be in our vehicles.
Stephen K, $25 super chat. Thank you so much, Stephen K. Stephen K. Says to Cory, the true Walt fan.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching Carousel of Progress. And to Steve, blows raspberry.
He won't. He wants me to ride that on Mondays. My signal doesn't hold up.
Oh, you won't ride it? No.
I can't, or I lose signal.
Here's the real reason Steve won't ride. And thank you so much, Stephen, for the super chat. We appreciate that. Here's the real reason why Steve won't do it when he's streaming. He slept through most of that.
I did not sleep. The guy behind you was snoring.
No, he was snoring. Steve was snoring. If you go back and listen, you can hear it. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Because Steve would fall asleep, the stream would fall out of his hand.
No.
He can't fall asleep streaming.
It's not true at all.
So he can't do it. He just can't make it through.
Not true at all. But the guy behind you was snoring real loudly. I took pictures of every scene, like numerous pictures.
I heard snoring, and I'm pretty sure it was you.
It was not me.
Pretty sure. Can't prove it, but I'm pretty sure.
I can prove that it wasn't.
But it's good to see you all. We're going to make our way over to Adventureland. So you already got us checked in.
I got myself checked in.
We are checked in.
I may have hit the one
And
button.
if you missed the beginning, Steve is getting fish tonight.
No, he's not. He's getting steak.
Fish.
Look, just because we go to a different restaurant does not mean that I got to try the same thing in a different restaurant.
It's different. It's
not.
the
It's
preparation
sustainable
is
fish.
different.
No, we did not agree to that.
Oh, let me find something else then. I'll find something that you haven't had with me. Some kind of raw pork.
We also agreed to nothing raw.
Steve doesn't snore. Oh my gosh! If that was the farthest from the truth thing I've ever heard in my life.
I didn't say I didn't snore. I just said I wasn't. That's
there is sort of like this Darth Vader thing that goes on. It's like.
Shut up.
When me and Steve share hotel rooms when we're traveling, there's a lot of rumbling.
You snore too.
I know I do. Except mine is like.
No, yours is.
It's like a little.
It's like a little puppy dog.
Yeah, real, just subtle.
It sounds like.
No, it's not like.
It's not that loud. It's always on the way out too. It sounds like you're growling.
It sounds like you're choking on my tongue.
It always sounds like you're growling out of your mouth too, like.
Just a little growl.
I forgot to put my phone number and I put push notifications, so I was trying to do it real fast.
Fish are his friends, and that's why he doesn't
That's right.
eat them. Fish are friends. So that's another one that I had looked at because I've never eaten at Crystal Palace. No,
It's a buffet, and it's got Winnie the Pooh characters.
I've never been in there.
So one negative. You've been to 1600 Park Fair or Chef Meat, it's the same as everywhere else, except it's Winnie the Pooh.
Got it.
So
It's probably why I haven't been there.
Same kind of concept with the buffet. You've been to one, you've been to all of them, so. But it is good.
Over 1,000 of you here now. It's good to see you. It is a
like, think about that.
It's a humid night here in Walt Disney World.
Like, figure all these people up and how many would 1,000 be?
It's a lot of people.
They're all standing here looking at you right in the face.
Listen, I know there's a lot of people here, and we learned that the average is not one person. It's like 2 or 3 people per.
Yes.
Which is
people sitting on their couches with their families.
It's pretty cool. Listen, I don't take it for granted that you guys join us here on Thursday nights. It's always so much fun. A hat, Steve, a hat for you.
What?
A hat.
I'd wear it.
Right outside of Club 33.
You went already on somebody else's day.
Oh, remember the what did we have here? We had the little dumplings. The dumplings are delicious. Yeah, they're like pot stickers. Yeah. Do they still have them? Yep, right there. Fried pork and veggie pot stickers.
I don't remember those.
Oh, and you know what? They have the new dumplings over by Tron, which I have not tried.
I've heard they're awful.
Really?
But we need to try them for ourselves, but
do they have a dessert too, or is it just the dumplings?
I'll go see if we're ready.
Oh, here's where we're gonna eat, right here. There's some good looking stuff on the menu, including some lamb chops that are named Baba lamb chops. A very creative name. And sounds like something I want to try. Oh, I'm like literally blocking the entrance to the treehouse. But I haven't got to see you yet today. So welcome, it's good to see you all. Lamb chops do sound good, don't they? Let me know, have you had the lamb chops? Have you came to this restaurant and dined there? And have you had the lamb chops? I'm excited to give it a try and to bring all of you along. And especially because Steve's gonna try some fish tonight. None of that's true. He's not trying the fish tonight, but he's over there getting us, making sure we're checked in. Only eating the vegan dishes at Jungle, where the vegan dish is good. We're checked in.
We were already checked in at my phone number too.
Excellent.
Should we wait time for this?
No.
0 minutes.
0 0.
That's what it says right on
Well, we got time. We might as well walk up into the treehouse, right?
We're all the way to the top of it, and then we're going to get called.
Well, we got plenty of time. Let's go up in the treehouse, my friends. Boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, boom. Lamb, get the lamb. I know, doesn't lamb chop sound good? Bum, ba-dum, ba-doom. Boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. Boom, 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 boom. You know, they used to have like a whole red snapper, and they don't have it anymore on the menu. It was so delicious. Like, it was a whole snapper.
They also used to have a real big steak that people raved about that is no longer there either.
No, there is a steak still though, right? It's a hanger steak?
Kind of. It's a sliced hanger steak now.
Yeah, and hanger steak is usually pretty good. Yes, the snapper Pete was so good. I just wish they still had it. Boom, 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 boom. It's so nice up here, Steve.
It's very nice.
Getting a little exercise before dinner.
Yep. Nice hot muggy weather.
Yep. Get all nice and all sweaty.
A little aromatic.
A little aromatic.
Oh, what's it say? there really is a fire extinguisher there.
I mean, it's a wooden tree house attached to a concrete tree.
It's a real Disney magic tree.
Like, I mean, look at the branches on this thing.
We can walk out there.
That's not allowed. I've always wanted, this is one of the things I wanted, was to stay the night in the tree house.
Be kind of cool.
Wouldn't that be cool? To be able to spend the night in the tree house. Look at that, you can see Tron. I just saw the coaster going over there. Just launched out of the tunnel. I rode Tron, me and Steve, enough times to last a year.
10.
Yeah. We did 10 times in 2 hours. See, I called this bedroom.
Well, no, okay.
I call this one because it's at the top.
Highest.
Yep, this is the one I want.
No. Well, you can have this one because I would never fit on that bed.
That's true.
That thing is so tiny.
Your feet, your knees would bend at the end of it. Like your feet would be on the ground.
Technically, I would fit. I'll take this room up here then.
The one up here?
A little higher than your room.
Yeah, but I got the view. Sorry, sir. So did you hear they have people that come out and wash each one of these leaves? By hand. Just kidding.
I say.
Look at that feast down there, though. There's a pineapple, and
where? Oh,
a
yeah.
whole dinner set, and look at all the pennies down there in the water. You're hungry?
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're going to eat. Oh yeah, Lisa. So you caught the secret Instagram lives of Tron. Those didn't last, by the way. If you weren't watching live, you did not get to see the secret Tron streams that we did on Instagram. But those were fun.
That's like zombie.
But they are gone. They are gone forever. You could only watch them if you were watching live. So if you missed it, man, you missed some fun.
You hear what they're doing on Tron now?
No.
If you walk past the lockers and you have your hat on, you cannot hold the hat, put it in the carousel, put it on you. They make you go all the way back around because you can't access from the front. You put your hat in another locker.
Ah. Well, if you follow directions.
Yeah, well, they didn't say anything about hats. They just recently added it because people were.
But they're telling people now, right?
No, not until you get to the split, so it's too late. You have to turn around and go back all the way back around after you get all the way over there.
Ah.
And you know that little pouch you could put it in where we put the phones?
Yeah.
They won't let you put it in
There's
there.
not quite enough room in there for a hat to close.
I told one of my buddies to do it. I said, just put it in in the back of your shirt.
Yeah, you can like almost like fold it up and stuff it in your pocket or something.
You have to do that though before you get to the person.
Yeah. Yeah, I called the top room. That's mine.
What? Top bunk?
Yeah, when we finally get to stay here and live in the treehouse for the night, we'll get a nice fire going over there and cook some fish
or steak.
Only fish. This is the river. The river cruise
jungle.
fish.
I'll find a wild boar.
Oh, no.
Get some bacon.
So we should be going in to eat at literally any time. We should be going to eat at any time.
Yeah. It's now our reservation.
No fires allowed in the treehouse. No, it was down out of the treehouse in that the little oven. There was like a stove. Oh, he literally just got sprayed right in the face. If you guys saw that, like he got sprayed literally right in the face. I'm gonna do the salute. Ah, the camel got him. He had his mouth open and everything. What is the wait currently for the Jungle Cruise? I don't even see people down there.
currently. 35 minutes.
Really? It does not look like that. That can't be right, Steve. Look at it though.
People all the way to the right.
I know, but there's not that much room over there. I do not think this is 35 minutes. They say it's 35, but I don't think so. I think it's more like 10. I think it's more like 10 minutes. I think it's more like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Because there's not that much space over there.
No. We don't have time to run right now.
Yeah, we'll end up getting on it and get called for our food. Yep. Over 1,200 of you here. Welcome. Good to have you here with us tonight. If you're just joining us, we're waiting for our table at Skipper's to go get some food. A little dinner time on a... Hi, how are you? Where are you from?
Massachusetts.
You want to say hi on stream?
Sure.
Guys from Massachusetts. I love your shirt, by the way. Well, both of you, actually.
Thank you.
Very cool. So from Massachusetts, what's your names?
Jacqueline, Julian, little Lena.
We're here
Awesome.
for her third birthday.
Third birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
So cute.
Sometimes you might fall asleep too, but I don't sleep.
Oh, yeah.
She loves watching you.
That's awesome.
Say hi.
Hi. Well, I appreciate you guys saying hi. You have a great rest of your trip. Enjoy. I would love to do a little tiki room, Steve. I said I would love to do a little tiki room.
Me too.
Is it closed right now? It's closed. It is closed, sir.
Why?
I don't know.
It says open today from park open to park closed.
Well, it's closed now. The Enchanted Tiki Room. Currently closed. It's a sad story. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back over here just in case they call.
I
have my phone
love
afterwards.
the Tiki Room.
Yeah, Tiki Room's awesome.
We'll go get in the water.
She's trying to get my. There you go.
So you got it. Just had to get at the right angle.
We'll see. I think somebody just wasted. Well, you never know. They could be here all day and it's all that's left. But I think I just saw a bunch of people going in the lightning lane.
Lightning lane?
For that.
For that. Well, you use it up. Use it up. I would love to do the Tiki Room if it is open when we're done with dinner. Yeah. Yeah, if it's open after dinner, let's do it.
But you can do it now.
Let's go to Island Supply Sunglass Hut. Hi, how are you? I'm good. Well, thank you very much. Yeah. It's nice to meet you. Have fun. Sunglasses. All the sunglasses you could want. These ones just landed. We got new glasses. You know, I've never been in here to look at sunglasses before. Never. It's kind of funny. I don't know that I've ever been here. Get the best for less. Oh, hello, I'm here. It's $60 off. Each additional pair. So you buy more than one. I wonder if I don't think annual pass holder I bet does not, but I can ask. You do pass holder discounts? 10%. Got it. So they do 10%. 10% pass holder discounts at the Sunglass Hut. You know, it reminds me of like a place you would find in the middle of a mall. Like the little like sunglass island. But 10%. No 20. But 10%. So it's something, you know. Oh, I wish I was at Tokyo Disney. That would be awesome. But we're not. We're here in good old Walt Disney World, which looks like the rain's coming again, doesn't it?
It's at 9:30.
Well, it's not quite 9:30, but it does look like something's on its way. Any minute.
But 50 minutes from now, it's still any minute.
That's so true. Any minute could literally. Any minute could literally be any minute. What's this little area over here for? I'm gonna sit right here on this bench. Make sure it's not wet first. And then you and I, all of you and I, can have a conversation. I'm actually getting quite sweaty out here. Hello. Good to see you. It's quite sticky out here tonight. But a sticky evening in here in Walt Disney World, I guess, is better than a non-sticky evening at home. Is that even true, or maybe just sometimes? On Thursday nights. What's going on over there? You know, how often do you? I'll have the lamb, Wendy says. I may have the lamb, and you can watch me eat the lamb. But how many of you like to just park it somewhere, like I am right now, and just, you know, people watch? There's always something going on with people. It doesn't take long either. A few groups go by and you go, what the heck is going on there? That's interesting. That's funny. There's always something funny. We're next?
We're next to be sat.
Nice. We are next to be sat. I'm already sat. Depends on how sticky it is. It's quite sticky today.
This is the muggiest day of the year.
We're under a severe thunderstorm watch again.
Till when?
I don't know.
It's like 10:30, isn't it?
These things they just kind of blow up out of nowhere.
Yeah, see, it's not going to come here until 9:30 still.
I don't believe it.
Here, let's see what we see. That's what we see. Oh, now it says 10. Got to move to 10 o'clock.
Stole it. Get the steak. I think Steve wants to get the steak.
I'm getting the steak.
So Steve will try the steak. I will try. See, I wanted to get the fish or the lamb, and if I get the lamb, then Steve can try my lamb. If I get the fish, he won't try it. But he'll try the lamb because we've never had lamb together. And the rule is the first time we try anything together, he has to try it. So, and believe me, he would much prefer trying lamb than fish anyway.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've had lamb before too.
You take lamb.
I can eat the lamb, it's okay.
My favorite place that people watch is Spaceship Earth. Is it like by Spaceship Earth, like on a bench? Or what? People watching at Disney Springs is fun. And there's a lot of cool spots where you can sit, eat, and just watch people. The lamb could be very delicious. It has the potential. Okay, we're going to get seated. Let me get you off of the widest of wide angles here. And we'll go see. We'll go get some food. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the skipper of the jungle. How's it going?
Oh yeah, having a very nice day over you guys.
Look at that fan, Steve.
This way, my friends. Look at that. So go there.
Oh, it feels so good in here.
You are in the middle of the jungle, a nice restaurant.
That's beautiful.
Stop and enjoy. All right, guys. Let me show you the very nice table you are. Look in this.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That's the lovely skipper Jamie, your server today. Thank you. And you guys have the latest menu too.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Enjoy, guys. Have a good one.
All right. Wow, we got all the things here, Stephen.
We do.
And they got pictures.
They do have pictures.
Look at the enchanted orange drink. Uh-oh.
Let's take it back here.
My backpack just went to a new home. It just went to a new home. I'll tell you what, though, Steve, that pork looks so good.
Pork looks amazing. I'm still going with the steak.
I think the pork's better than the steak.
Well, I'm going with steak.
Because we read that the steak was just like, eh.
I read that the steak used to be amazing, but they've changed it.
Yeah, and the most recent one looks like, eh.
I'm still going to get steak.
Steve's very predictable. Here we go. Baba lamb chops. Spice rubbed. Cauliflower, potatoes. Doesn't that look delicious? Look at those. So we got lamb chops. We got the stew. The stew even looks good, but it's got tofu. Not a big fan. This is like fried chicken.
Excuse me.
They got a secret menu drink, they said.
Oh, secret what?
This is the pork. This is what I was telling Steve looked delicious. And then they've got the hanger steak and the sustainable fish.
And they changed the menu.
And then over here, there's a jungle green salad.
There's a line through my... Oh,
there's fried rice. They have falafel.
The pork looks amazing too.
It looks very good.
But I still want that steak. What is char siu?
Generally the rule is the items at the bottom of the menu, especially if they're separated from the other items,
are more expensive in the better.
They're the things that are like there for like the catch-all people who don't like any of the specialties, and they're like, oh, we got to throw beef and fish at the bottom. Don't you guys agree with that? That's usually how it works. They also do like a soup of the day. Just order everything. And we got the hot beverages. Did you read that though?
What?
The orange dream. That's like right up your alley.
Ooh, they have exotic mango and ginger green tea.
That's under hot or cold? That's the hot.
What is?
Hot beverage, the green tea.
Yeah. Ooh, they got root beer.
These corn pancakes look good too, don't they?
What are they? Oh yeah.
Chat is telling you to get the pork. It's very good.
I'm getting the steak.
Steve is a meat and potatoes kind of guy. All right. Well, I think I'm for sure getting gonna get the lamb. It just it looks too good not to get it. So the lamb is coming my way. But I kind of want a salad to start. So I think I might get the jungle green salad from the depths of the jungle. Greens and peppers and radish and hearts of palm and cucumbers and pistachios with a pepper yogurt dressing.
Well, how are you?
Good. I'm Skipper Jamie. I'll be taking care of you
Thank
today.
you.
Okay. Do you have any food allergies that I should be aware of?
Find out together.
Love roulette. Well, in that case, I have a secret menu item. It's
Yes.
Brazilian cheese bread. It comes with a poblano cream cheese and a chimichurri dipping sauce. It's one of our appetizers. Our soup today is our lost and found soup. It's carrot, ginger, sweet potato, and coconut milk, so it tastes a bit like coconut curry, but it's not super spicy. And the sustainable fish that we're serving today is red drum because we're out of piranha. Had too much of a bite for some people. It's a little chewy. Can I grab you something to drink?
Water with lemon, please.
Sure.
I'll do the same.
Sure. And you need a little time to scope out the menu.
I think I'm ready.
What between the steak and the pork? What's the flavor on the pork?
So the flavor for the pork is going to be, have you ever had Scare Ribs from an Asian restaurant?
Yeah.
That sort of sweet, Asian 5-spice.
Yeah.
That's what that's going to taste like.
Okay.
It's like a sweet, salty sauce. The steak is going to be more like soy ginger on the marinade, and then there's some fish sauce as well, but it's not too heavy. And then around the plate is soy reduction. So it's a nice sweet sauce.
You said there's fish sauce on the steak?
Just in the marinade.
I'll go with
But
the pork.
Very little. Not ready for a soup pork. And what about for you?
I'll do the lamb.
Yeah, how do you want the lamb prepared?
Medium.
Medium, sure.
What are the seasonal vegetables going with the pork?
They're going to be marinated in grilled bok choy.
What is it?
And
Oh,
bok choy?
yeah, like that. It is the vegetables is bok. It's bok choy.
Yes, and then there's also pickled vegetables as well.
I don't want that.
Okay. No problem. Now the rice typically has scallions. Would you rather regular rice?
What's they're onions, right? Scallions.
Yeah, they're just like chives, but
Yeah.
bigger.
Can I get what's in the garlic rice besides garlic?
Garlic.
Can I get that?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Actually, let's go medium rare on the
Medium
lamb.
rare on the
Yeah.
lamb? Sure.
And then I'll start with the salad.
Yeah. Now the salad has a bit of a kick to it. Is that all right?
Perfect.
And the harissa also has a bit of a kick. Is that all right? Amazing.
He
Salt,
likes spice.
please. Already on the
Thank
sand.
you.
Hopefully there's no allergies.
We'll find out.
And I'll see
Thank
in
you
a
very
couple
much.
days.
Thank you.
See you in a couple days. So, Steve, tell us about your steak that you
She
ordered.
immediately said fish sauce. She said, "There's fish sauce in your."
You would
in
have
the steak."
never
And I'm
known.
like-
It's in the
I was like,
marinade. So
no, thank you. No, she said it was on top of it.
They use Santa.
So, pork it is. And I know you want to try the pork anyways, but
I've had the pork.
oh,
It was good. I didn't get it. Someone else got it, and I tried theirs. You're like, she's very right that it tastes very much like
I love that Asian
pork
barbecue.
ribs.
I love Asian
it's
barbecue.
That, yeah, it's that same
Sweet and
flavor.
spicy.
A little bulgogi-ish.
Sweet heat is my favorite barbecue sauce.
There you go.
Mix of both of them. So, Asian zing at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's what I go for.
Just gonna keep the camera on you.
Oh.
I just don't even care.
Don't care.
So I got the lamb, but I also got some salad to start because I wanted some salad.
Sounds good for you.
You can have some of the salad.
I'm gonna try some. I don't want to eat out too much food.
I'm starving.
Starving, but I'm also dieting. So
Me too. But I need to eat. You gotta eat some food.
yeah. They did have a. Did I tell you what the dessert was, like a coconut pineapple thing?
Yeah.
It actually looked very healthy.
Yeah.
Healthy
I
as far
thought
as
you were gonna
desserts.
get the cheese bread.
No.
They put
Thought about
fish sauce on steak. Yes, they do.
That's what she said.
But I swear she said it was in the marinade.
No, she said there's fish sauce on top of it. She said there's not much, but it's there.
Yeah, so you probably wouldn't taste it. You would now because she told you, so it would be like in your mind. Gotta have the fish sauce.
I have some overheightened taste buds.
I've heard.
So
Watch
Probably.
this magic trick. Ready? Ready? Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Oh. You're still me. Was pot roast on the diet, Wendy B says.
Pot roast is just pure protein. If you don't add a bunch of junk to it. I added a lot of pepper to mine though.
Corn pancakes with the pulled pork. Oh, the corn pancakes, you get that with the pulled pork.
I forgot about that.
I did not. I didn't get the pork. Steve did. But listen, the pork. Me and Steve talked about it before. When we were at Homecoming one time, Steve got the pulled pork, and it was ridiculously delicious. Like, so good. And I saw a picture of it today. They were like doing an ad about it. It is so good. I can't wait to go back. The portion is so big that it's enough where me and Steve could share it.
I probably still have some leftovers.
Yeah.
I didn't eat half of it last time. I mean, I took it home and ate it.
Yeah, it was just so much food.
And it's so hard when you think about it too, because we go there for the chicken. That's why we go there. It was a hard decision to grab, and a waiter who was probably the best cast member waiter we've had on property.
Yeah.
Was he took care of us. He did everything, and he recommended highly the pork. So I went with it. What?
The plates in here look huge. They're like huge plates.
They are big.
The room back there is really cool. Have you ever been in there, Steve?
So I've come in here.
Is the back room the butterfly room? There's a room that I thought
it's got the giant butterflies on the walls.
Yeah,
I think it's
back
that way. Or
it is a very well themed restaurant. It looks very cool in here. Oh, can you show us the library before you leave? Stephen K has never been there. Theming's over there, so that's the library back there. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go walk through there on the way out. The commemoration of our inaugural Jungle Cruise, October 1st, 1939. See the banner?
Yep. We said it was 19 what?
39, it said. Or 31.
31,
sorry.
yeah. So maybe my eyes are bad, I don't know.
Voice lessons. Well, enjoy your voice lessons.
Here you go, friends.
Thank you.
Yeah, so, have you heard the rumor about butter?
No.
Well, I tell you, but I don't want to spread it. You want to hear a joke about construction?
Of course.
Still working on it. Still building it.
Very nice, very nice.
She's full of jokes, Steve.
Can I take it?
Yep.
Just saying, Steve.
What?
She's got a good sense of humor.
Yep.
She doesn't have a ring on.
Oh.
I'm just telling you, you know? Don't you think we need to get Steve hooked up with somebody? It's about time. He calls me too much. We need something to keep this guy busy.
On the way over here, you argued that I don't call you enough.
I think he's he goes, we haven't talked yet. I said, well, the only time we talk is when I call you because you never call me. But, Steve.
Here's the thing.
I think you should talk to her.
Here's the thing.
Other than just ordering food.
I kind of want a house before I start dating.
It's all right.
I'm working on that.
It's all right. Just tell him it's your house.
Unless.
You can spare room.
Unless I find somebody with a really big house, then I can move in with them.
I'm just saying, don't you guys agree? You all agree.
Oh, I agree.
See?
I agree.
Everyone agrees. We need something to keep Steve busy so he'll stop buying so many puzzles.
The puzzles are why I'm still single. You want to go out tonight? Nope, I've got a puzzle to do.
You never know, Steve. You can always ask.
Yep.
This is a jungle salad?
Thank you. That looks good.
Give me 6 months and I'll be.
Look at this
ready to
thing.
go.
That looks good. It's got like a roasted pepper. Very good. Thank you. Steve. Look at that. Oh, hold on, guys. No
How does
skin.
NASA organize a party?
What's that?
They plan it.
Oh, wow.
She's got a lot memorized. Now, if she does a joke about puzzles, we know she's on to you, Steve.
True.
That looks delicious, by the way.
Sherry said I need to find somebody that only cooks meat and potatoes. I do all the cooking. It's okay.
Look at that. We got a roasted pepper on top of there. There's some
those are red bell
cucumbers.
peppers, it looks like, and
yeah.
green peppers. And onions.
And this is, what?
Is it bok choy as well?
It's something. That looks good. All right, time to eat. Yeah, for a side salad, that looks great.
Well, it's not a side salad.
Well, it's not an entree.
It's an appetizer salad.
It's an appetizer salad. It's not an entree.
Dad Build says he has watched what feels like 100 streams and he doesn't think he's ever seen the inside of this restaurant.
I don't know that I've ever seen anyone stream in here either.
I've seen Michael, but that's it.
But he vlogged in here, right?
Vlog, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen. See, the thing is,
But
most
the
people
menu
don't
was-
most people don't stream restaurants. We're
No.
the weird people that stream the restaurants.
Yeah. What are you throwing in there for?
It's the top of it. We like streaming the restaurants just because we like eating at the restaurants.
I like eating, and then for whatever reason, people like watching.
Yeah, they like to come see our experience. Sorry, so I don't have to lay down in front of the camera. It's a great salad, and it does have a kick. She's right. There's like this.
It's the sauce, isn't it? The dressing.
And there's like a powder on top.
Yep.
Not to mention the pepper I just cut up into it.
Yep.
It's a unique salad, though. It's got a lot of unique flavors in it, for sure. What do you call Cory looking at a bowl of lettuce? Cory sees salad. It's a unique dressing. I don't really know how to explain it, but it is spicy. That's why you're my favorite streamer to watch, because you stream the restaurants. Well, thank you. Yeah, we just stream everything. There's like no, nothing that we don't stream. It's like whatever we're kind of in the mood to go do. You guys come along. You guys come along.
The Olive Garden Carrabba's thing hasn't happened yet.
Well, we need to do Olive Garden for sure, but I don't know about Carrabba's.
Have you heard about the restaurant on the moon?
No.
They have great food but no atmosphere. It's ran by a bunch of lunatics.
By the way, let it be known that every time she comes to the table, she goes over to Steve and looks at him.
Yeah.
She never looks at me.
She don't want to be on the camera.
She's telling him.
Your mom's here, by the way.
Personal jokes.
They're not personal jokes.
It's like they're in their own little world over there. Every time she comes back to the table, I hear music start playing.
When she comes over here and looks at you, she doesn't have to. I mean, she can tell you're married.
Music just starts playing.
Your mom's here.
Birds start flying around, all kinds of stuff.
Your mom is here?
Hi, Mom.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm still thinking about your little romantic encounter that you're having. Holly Rogers says, Steve, ask her if she likes puzzle glue.
I have a lot of puzzle glue.
Say, do you like puzzle glue? I buy it by the gallon jug.
So here's the funny thing though. So I've done so many of them that, which by the way, your mom and dad were in debate as to whether the Carousel of Progress stage or chairs moved.
The chairs moved.
Your mom lost.
The chairs moved. The stage does not move.
I told her, I said, well, the stage moves if you count the spinning rooms on the sides, but that's it. So
it wouldn't be a carousel if the stage moved.
Sure would.
No, the carousel moves on the outside. The center doesn't
Well, you
move.
can see it because you just look up at the ceiling and you can tell the ceiling's not moving.
That's what makes it a carousel.
A lot of people don't know that because it does not feel like you're moving. When you first take off, too, it looks like the stage is moving beside you.
It's a carousel. What is the definition of carousel?
I don't know. Let's look up the definition of carousel.
Let's look up the definition of carousel. We got to figure this out now.
What were we talking about right before that? Olive Garden. I thought we were doing the comparison between Olive Garden and Carrabba's.
In one stream?
Oh, man, is it different streams?
I don't even
probably
think
had
we
to
need to do Carrabba's. We'll do Olive Garden. We'll go, listen, this is way worse than you ever thought it was. So we don't need to compare it to anything because it stands alone in its own category of horrible microwave food.
Okay.
Steve, what is your favorite puzzle that you've done?
That's what you're talking about. My favorite puzzle is the partner statue puzzle I've done of Walt and Mickey. It says carousel. Definition number 1, merry-go-round. Definition number 2.
Paul says him and his daughter sat at this table on Tuesday.
Who did?
Paul in here in
Oh.
Paul, New York. That's so funny, isn't it? Like, what are the chances?
Yeah.
That him and his daughter sat at this table on
2 days
Tuesday.
ago.
2 days ago.
A continuously
Did you
revolving...
leave a hidden message under the table?
It says a continuously revolving belt, track, or other device on which items are placed for later retrieval.
There you go.
So are we items being placed on a belt for later retrieval?
Basically. We get retrieved when we're on the other end.
So puzzle glue. So I've done so many puzzles.
Oh, shit.
I've done so many puzzles that I have different bottles for the front and the back of my puzzle. And the reason why is because when you pour the puzzle glue on, you start scraping it back and forth, it picks up these little fuzzy things.
So you save all that to use on the back.
So I take that when I scrape the excess off.
Got it.
Thank you. I scrape the excess off and put it on there. I scrape that into the back bottle so that I use it on the back so that the little flakes of stuff don't.
Got it.
And then the 2 little bottles are more. If you buy the little bottles,
Would you like to try the salad?
are way more expensive than.
Ask Steve if he wants to try the salad.
They're way more expensive than the big bottles. So I have 2 bottles, little, and then I just buy the bigger ones and fill them back up each time.
It seems like a very
simple,
tedious process for gluing puzzles. So Steve, like, I'll be talking to him on the phone. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gluing a puzzle."
Yours, I have the char siu pork, no veggies, and 70 butt.
Thank you.
And then the
Thank you very much.
enjoy.
My goodness,
I got both types of rice.
garlic. Look at that.
That's a lot of
Goodness gracious. Flip yours around so we can look. Our food is here. It's arrived. Yeah, the salad was good. Look at these lamb chops. Look at them. Here, hold on. I'm going to flip you again. Sorry, I know it's weird, but now we can zoom in. And you can actually see these. Look at these. Cooked perfectly. And look at the potatoes and cauliflower. That looks great. And that pork does too. Holy cow, look at all that pork. It's sliced.
So this is, I think it's jasmine rice, scallions, and garlic rice.
Wow.
And sliced
double rice and pork.
I didn't know that was going to happen. I just
did you just do extra rice instead of veggies?
I wanted garlic rice instead of their other rice.
Oh, look at that. That looks, the lamb chops look delicious. And yeah, it's like 3 decent size. All right, we're getting into this.
Let's try this garlic rice first. Oh, it's got chunks of garlic.
Oh, here, hold on. I'll flip back. You can try your pork too and tell everyone what you think. I got you on widescreen so you can see everybody.
Oh, that garlic rice is awesome.
Yeah, it's good. Is it?
Yeah. All right.
Cory, so
Very good. Thank you very much.
Can I grab you any supplies or provisions?
I'm all
Sounds good.
Amazing. How do you know when a joke is a dad joke? When it becomes apparent.
Love it. Okay.
Did she just say she wants to make you a parent?
No, she did not. Okay, so here's the fork. Is it coming up okay on there? Is it coming up okay on the screen?
Yeah, that's
okay.
good.
You're messed up.
I swear, that's what I heard, Steve.
You heard wrong, sir.
How's that pork?
It's good. Sauce is a little different. It's good, but it's oh, it's got some massive peppers in that thing. That's why. But it's good. It's a more soy flavor than I thought it would be.
Yeah?
So, yep, it's good though.
Soy, little ginger action.
Yeah, if I could just have some no fish fish sauce steak, I'd be all right.
Gefilte fish. All right, try some lamb.
And here's the bok choy you were supposed to get. It looks like they gave you both of the rices
Sorry.
instead of. Enjoy.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Look at that bok choy. That's delicious. The outside coating on this, like the crust that's on it, is unbelievable. Now Steve gets to try the lamb.
I've had it before, but give me something that's cooked a little more if you can.
This piece right here, it's cooked perfect and it's got the nice crust.
How about I cut this?
No.
Just, I don't want that red stuff on there.
Eat it, Steve.
Dude,
eat that whole thing so you get it. That's where all the flavor is. Show everyone first.
Well, I know I've had it before.
Oh, it's perfect.
But I don't. It's raw.
No, it's not. It's not. I promise.
It looks raw.
No.
Look at the difference. Look
man.
at the cookness of that.
Just
That's
eat it.
cooked. That's not.
Just eat it.
I'm so messed up. You know I hate raw meat.
It's just one bite. The flavor is so good, isn't it?
It's all right. I do not like the chewy raw meat.
It's too rare for Steve. I'll tell you now, this
Dude, it's so chewy.
This cauliflower is fantastic. It's not really chewy. It's actually very tender. It's just
It's chewy.
It's a different texture.
It's still chewy like chewing gum.
It didn't take you long to eat it.
I told you I've had it before. It's not bad. I like it cooked.
Bring on the oysters, they say.
Come here.
Oh, I just dropped it in my lap. Luckily, I have my napkin there.
Oh, you get 2 napkins too.
I'm gonna try a piece. Man, those lamb chops are good. I just had another bite with the cauliflower.
What's
The
that?
cauliflower has such great flavor. I'm gonna try Steve's pork.
This is cooked a little too much.
That's good. I do like the flavor of that a lot. Matthew, thanks to the $4.99 super chat, says a carousel goes clockwise, a merry-go-round goes counterclockwise. That's the truth.
Then we were on a merry-go-round because it was going counterclockwise.
It does go counterclockwise. That's true. So is it the merry-go-round of progress? I'll tell you right now. That's good.
Guy's having a great time just bringing people to their seats.
Oh. He's just a senior and he has a blast doing it. This goes well with worm and cricket ice cream.
That was a bad day.
I try to forget that ever happened.
People don't let us forget it. It was a rough night, man, for both of us.
It was rough. These are good though. These are about.
You want to these? Try them, or want some of them?
No thanks.
No, and you got
my favorite lamb chops that I've ever had was on an Italian restaurant. It was Jamie Oliver's Italian restaurant on Royal Caribbean on the Harmony of the Seas. They were unbelievable. They had this green sauce. They were grilled and like charred around the edges. But these onions and the cauliflower are so good.
Yeah, that's slightly overcooked.
A little dry.
It's a little dry. But it's good. Good flavor.
This is not overcooked.
That is not. That is undercooked.
It's cooked.
Maybe if I took the two of them together and smashed them into one patty, they'd be about right.
It's like meat lollipops. Look at that.
Perfect. Next time I'm on my way to your house and I hit a deer or a lamb, I'll just throw it in the trunk and bring it to you so you can just eat it raw.
I'll see it right off the bone. No, it wasn't mint sauce. It was almost like a chimichurri. That's what it was, Wendy, and it was really, really good.
What was it?
Yeah, I could eat a bowl of these caramelized onions, and there's little potatoes too.
Mm-hmm.
Potatoes, onions, and the cauliflower. All of it has this like this spice blend on it that does have a little bit of a kick. Maybe it's the same stuff they've got on the outside of the lamb, which has a nice, perfect kick too. That reduction that's around the outside of the plate is so good.
There you are, princess.
I wish I had like a bowl of that. It's thick. Yeah, I love chimichurri too. I made some the other week, and it turned out great. I cooked some skirt steak and made some homemade chimichurri. It was fantastic.
What's that? Giving food allergies at work when you know about she said pretty much everything on planet Earth.
No, it's crazy. More, 25 more likes to 600. Well, come on, guys, like the stream. Let's get to 600. Did they call Steve Princess? Who? I don't know. I'll tell you right now, I'm impressed with this. Like a lamb chops in Magic Kingdom.
This is a very unique restaurant. They used to have, I wish they had the old menu though. They had the steak, they had the alligator. They used to have all kinds of stuff.
They had gator before?
Yeah. Let's see if I can find the old menu. When do you want to we both come back to this restaurant? I just go where I'm told to go.
Yes, I would. Absolutely.
I would probably try the steak the next time.
Especially in Magic Kingdom. There's not a lot of good food here.
There's pretty good sit-down restaurants in Magic Kingdom.
No, for a good dinner, where?
I mean,
Be Our Guest, no.
Be Our Guest is good.
No.
But you don't like the prefix menu?
No. Very good.
Have you ever been there
Last
since that
time
prefix?
it was bad.
Prefix menu.
Yes.
I mean, that's good. I like it. I would take the buffet over this. The Crystal Palace buffet.
I mean, I like...
but you like the lamb, though. It's
I like Liberty Tree. It's good.
Diamond Horseshoe with Diamond Horseshoe
it's
is...
just a different experience.
Diamond Horseshoe when Diamond Horseshoe is back to its regular menu and not sharing the Liberty Tree.
But this is the best table service that's not like buffet or family style, I think, in the park.
It's the only...
This would Be Our Guest.
Be Our Guest.
Oh, Plaza.
I've never been there.
Plaza restaurant.
Oh, you also got Tony's.
Oh, yeah.
Tony's is...
too.
you know what? I think Tony's is better. I like Tony's. That bread they had, the focaccia garlic bread, that was really good.
I mean, I went to Tony's late one night on stream. You guys were with me.
Are y'all still doing okay? Would you like a little more water?
Yes, please.
And it was really late at night. I was craving spaghetti. I got the children's spaghetti.
I remember. Oh, yeah.
And the chicken wings, because they had, like, chicken wings. But no, when Be Our Guest first opened,
amazing.
They had a steak that was so good. Everything about that restaurant was good. And then they ruined it with the prefix. It's never been even close.
You can still get steak of a prefix, though.
It's not the same.
No?
No, it's not even close to the same. Me and Steph went there a bunch of times before it changed. Like, we just kept going because we loved it so much. We'd actually share the steak.
Now, I'll tell you this. Be Our Guest was the best place to go for lunch. Because you used to be able to go get like a French dip out with au jus, some sandwiches and stuff.
Yeah.
Relatively expensive, and it was good. You didn't need a reservation for it.
They had good options. Yeah. But no, it's not what it used to be. So do any of you like Be Our Guest as it is today? Yeah, I've not really found many people who say they do. It's a place people stay away from.
I haven't been there in a long time. Maybe I just don't remember it.
I think Steve should eat the rest of those.
Nope. It's a bone. No.
Right off the bone.
No.
Steve. Where am I eating? Where Skipper Canteen right here in Magic Kingdom, and I'm eating lamb chops, which are very close to being gone.
Oh my gosh, I used to have a frozen apple and passion fruit drink. Juice.
Here?
Yeah, juice. Okay. There's the old steak. Dr. Falls. So that was
a strip?
It was a marinated New York strip with pico de gallo butter, with jasmine rice and braised black beans and applewood smoked bacon. Then you had they always had the taste like chicken and the vegetable stew. They had the same pork. They had the whole fried snapper fish on top of this with the sustainable fish. Perkins Thai noodles. They had a seafood stew and the lamb chops. So it looks like they just got rid of the fish and the two things that we came here for originally.
Yeah,
thank you very much.
People say that they do not like that prefix menu. Waste of money, wasted $200.
Maybe I don't remember it. It's not $200. It's not $200.
No, they probably took their family. They
Oh,
decided
oh,
it's a
oh,
waste of $200. That was this was impressive.
The Dr. Falls steak is what I thought I was getting.
That was a. It was a very good meal. This is what's left, guys.
Plus rice, I cannot eat all this
And
rice.
it's only because the bones are not edible. I planned for today to have some food here, so I saved some calories. But I needed a salad too. Very, very good. So if you ask me what I think of the place, Steve's pork was a little bit dry. Still, the environment's cool in here. The food was delicious. The salad was fresh. The lamb chops were fantastic. So I would recommend it for sure. And I'm sure some of the other items are great too. I wish they still had the whole fish. The whole fish was so good. It was like a big snapper.
Enjoy the appetizer.
Thank you, Cassie, for the $4.99 super chat that says, I was at Be Our Guest 1 week ago tonight and had the French onion soup and the filet and thought it was delicious. Have a great night at Magic Kingdom, my friend. Thank you so much, Cassie. I'm glad you had a good experience.
I think it's pretty good. It's been a while though.
See, we got like spoiled because Steph and I's very first experience, we did lunch and it was during soft openings.
Oh, nice.
So it's like we just happened to be walking by and they dropped the rope to go into New Fantasyland.
Wow.
And we just went. Like, it's like on and off open during the day.
Saving room for something sweet, or are we deserting the idea?
I don't want anything.
May I take this from you?
Sure.
Are you still working on yours?
Yeah, some of this rice.
Yeah, take your time.
Thank you. And so that was it. But then our first dinner experience, we sat in the library in the beast room.
Nice.
And
With
got this steak, and they had the truffle steak fries.
Yep.
And I had seen that they did mushrooms on another dish, so I had asked. I was like, "Can we just get like some sautéed mushrooms on the side?" And so he's like, "Oh, I don't think we could do that." Well, the chef came out into the restaurant, came over and talked to us, and he goes, "You're looking for like some nice sautéed mushrooms to go with the steak?" And we're like, "Yeah. Do you have?" And he goes, "The mushrooms that are prepared on the other dish are prepared differently, like in some kind of gravy." And he goes, "But I just wanted to make sure I knew what you wanted." He goes, "I'm going to sauté you some mushrooms." He came out, this steak, big steak, it was like a ribeye, and right next to it was a pile of these delicious, like caramelized mushrooms with onions. They were cooked down. He made them to order for us. It was unbelievable.
I found something on the dessert menu that looks really, really good.
What's that?
Bertha's Bonbon Lawn Cake with mango lime sorbet. It's a vanilla chiffon cake soaked with lemongrass, ginger syrup, and mango lime sorbet.
Wow.
Sounds really
good. But I wish, instead of trying to pack people in like sardines, I'm fine with paying a premium if it's good food and good service and you can really get what you want, you know? But overall, I think the consensus is people liked it better the way it was before, but they probably make more money now than they did before. Because they force you to buy the prefix.
It's like $60 a person, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look at this.
Oh, Nora says, I had the steak on Sunday here.
Oh,
thought
nice.
it was delicious. My husband ordered the pork and noodles and thought the noodles tasted like cologne.
Cologne? Like,
So what would have been in it? There's a lot of people who think that cilantro tastes like soap.
See, I think it tastes like citrus.
I love cilantro.
I love cilantro as well. It's an important factor in pico de gallo.
I'm not saying that there was cilantro in the noodles, but there's something in it that probably triggers his some kind of fresh herb or something that's in there. They're dan noodles, so it's like a soy-based sauce, I think.
Oh, the NFL football draft has started. So the Dan Dan noodles. That's the wrong noodles. Oh, they changed those too because they used to be the Perkins Thai noodles.
Janny says not a fan of cilantro. It tastes like soap to me. It's kind of funny, right? No, a little cilantro does go a long way. Like, I like to keep it on hand and just chop it up and throw it on
and throw it in
anything.
Salad. And
Oh yeah. Stephanie doesn't like cilantro very much.
Really?
Yeah. Not much. We had to go immediately to Polly and get some noodles to make him happy. But did you get the noodles at Tambu, or did you get noodles from Captain Cook's? Because they're different. The Tambu noodles are the Ohana noodles.
All right, the Dan Dan noodles are thin noodles tossed in a savory, spicy chili sauce, topped with crispy pork, pickled mustard greens, radish, and cucumbers. Could be pickled mustard greens.
Could have been mustard greens.
But they were pickled.
Wendy, thank you for the 1999 super chat. Thanks for sharing this. Great idea. And make sure Steve leaves his number on the ticket. You gonna do it, Steve?
No.
You sure? It's right there.
You're being a creeper right now.
There you go, Steve. Just lean over there. Just right there. Steve, right there.
You accidentally dropped my napkin?
Just write your number on
I don't have anything.
Something.
No.
Come on, Steve.
Oh, I can write it in the rice. If I take these little grains of rice, make little cubes of them.
A hidden message in the rice.
Already a listen, and I will see you in a couple days.
You lost your opportunity, Steve. It's alright, I'll write it on there for you.
I know where she lives.
I'm going to draw a picture of you on it and say, from me.
Don't do that because then there'll be no chance.
Just so you know who it's from. It's from this guy.
Oh, man.
What do you think, Steve? Hey, we're asking serious questions here. Hamlet. Why don't you make her a bouquet of flowers out of your bok choy? To be bok choy bouquet. A bok choy bouquet. Come on, Steve.
I'm not doing anything until I get a house. Not.
That is such an excuse. I bet Carlos could hook you up. He seems to know everyone. What do you think?
What I think is, I think it's stupid.
Three Foolish Mortals says to ask her out for 50 Sprung Tempo.
I would do that.
Michiko's like, you have to just go.
Just get around me or you.
So do you like pot roast?
Get around me or you.
It's on you.
Okay, it's within your teeth.
Oh, I know, I can't get it out.
It's on that side over there.
I got all kinds
it's
of stuff.
on the outside of it. It's like green, dark green.
It's alright, I'm not trying to impress anyone.
Smile. It's gone.
Alright, I'll ask her for you, Steve.
No, it's alright.
It's a good thing to do. Sometimes you need someone like me to just help you out a little bit.
Nope.
I'm going to ask her, do you like pot roast? Would you like to eat pot roast with me?
I'll be stupid. I wish I could see her face right now.
What if she says she doesn't like pot roast? What's the second? You like pot roast? But do you like well done steak?
I don't get well done. I get medium. Thank you.
You like well done? Well done.
Are you okay? He's like dying over here by the camera. I understand. Carolina has had the #1 pick in the draft for like 3 months, and they can't figure out who they want to take.
Why don't you ask her if she likes football?
Very nice table for you. Hi, guys.
He goes, I got a very nice table for you. Then looked at me and started laughing.
He's having so much fun.
He's good. Yeah, he's good.
We're gonna keep the camera on Steve here because this is it's good. This is gonna be really good. Steve's gonna turn as red as the stained glass window next to him.
No, I'll just tell her, sorry, I'm not interested.
No, just wait and see. She's married. Is she really? I didn't see him ring.
People know her.
People probably know her. Wait a minute. Do you see a ring? Look over there. I see her left hand. There's nothing on it.
She probably doesn't wear it at work.
Huh?
She probably doesn't wear it at work.
No. Say hello, my name's Steve.
I know how it works.
You don't?
I do.
She's been flirting with you
I would just personally...
all night, listen, all night long.
I would personally like to have a house before I start dating. One that...
Put on your visor. That's sure to impress, Stephen K. says.
Which one?
This could be the start of something beautiful, Steve.
No.
Crystal says, come on, Steve. Remember the ladies' love shirts from TJ Maxx.
That's right. Do you know what she's talking about?
Ask her if she finds visors sexy.
Dude, so she's talking about Postmodern Jukebox.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I remember.
It wouldn't hurt to ask Steve. She's very nice. I'm reading comments.
Oh.
Ask her if she has a house.
Excuse me, do you have a house?
I'm kind of looking.
That's a good way to
I'm
start.
kind of looking for a house. I don't want to get serious unless I know you have a house. You bring the house, I'll bring the puzzle glue.
Oh man, Kenneth, somebody came in the chat the other day and said something about, I made a puzzle joke about fitting together. I don't remember what it is now.
So she's flirting with Steve and she's assuming he's Cory's dad and he will be paying the bill.
No, she is not. Sue said that.
Puzzles and pot roast under the bridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you ready to meet my buddy Bill?
Yeah. You take these?
I do. I'll throw your discount on there for you, okay? Oh, yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Do you have a thingy bopper as well?
Yes.
Perfect. I'll be right back with those for you,
Thank
okay?
You have a thingy bopper as well.
There was no ring, Steve. No, you're not invited. I'm going to stream the wedding.
No. Puzzles and pot roast.
I'm gonna. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be like,
don't be like anything.
I'm gonna do something good right at the end. I'm gonna say, my friend here, he's embarrassed to ask.
No,
but
not.
He wants to get a picture with you.
No. That's so creepy.
Just so
and
he
weird.
can put it in a frame at home and just see what it would look like.
You are the creepiest, weirdest person I know.
It would fit you so perfect.
No, it would not.
He just wants to print it out and put it in a frame, and just like a trial period, just to try out the image. It's so weird.
You are weird.
The wedding could take place on a Jungle Cruise boat, Steve.
I wouldn't mind getting married at the wedding pavilion at Grand Falls. Nope. Just gotta find somebody that has money.
know it's stalker weird. Of course it's weird.
100% he's weird. Weird, stalkerish. That's Cory, though.
Henry says every question not asked is a no, Steve. You got this.
I don't want this right now. So. You alright?
Just ask. Sean says to just ask her if she doesn't like to wear a ring to work. Do you not like wearing a ring to work? I don't have a ring. Do you want one?
Bill says, Steve, do not listen to Cory and try to pick up a member of the wait staff. And everyone says, Steve, listen to Cory. Susan says, don't be creepy, Cory. Disney Baker, what's up, buddy? What would I do if she wrote her number on the I mean, I'd store it in my phone. Part 2 says 10:55 plus 1 people are rooting for you in your love life.
See, the thing is, someone back in the kitchen told her what's going on. So she's probably gonna, if she found out that we were streaming and someone here heard us talking on the stream and she wrote some kind of just fake note on the back of the receipt.
That'd be funny. I've done that before.
It would be fantastic.
I've written fake notes on the back of receipts before. You don't have to bring her back to Under the Bridge tonight. You got time.
That's so true.
Here you go, friends.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Did I throw your discount in there? Okay, I'll make sure I do when I run it, okay?
Thank you. Did she give you a discount?
No.
You sure?
Very sure.
Things aren't looking up for you, Steve. No discount. What? What?
It's so messed up.
You just caught it. Like, how did it take that long? Things aren't looking up for your no discount. Oh, man, Steve. You know, one of these days, we got to just keep working on it, guys. But, you know, we could do a...
Well, I did have a girl I was chasing for a while, but then she got married.
You guys call me creepy. Like, I make a joke and you call me creepy. And there's comments now in the chat. Does the receipt smell like perfume?
Thank you. I'll be right back with these for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did you see that?
What?
They said her vibe did shift.
Her vibe shift?
Shifted.
What vibe?
Look at Steve's face. Hold on. We can't not look at Steve's face. Look at this.
Why are you looking at my face?
Hold on. That's too close. Let's go this way.
What?
Now tell me what you just said about the vibe.
Said the vibe shift.
It shifted because we asked for separate checks. Oh, since you didn't buy my meal, she's no longer impressed with you.
She doesn't think we're together. That's probably a good thing.
Maybe she really thought that I was your son.
There's no way. Nobody thinks you're my son. You got more wrinkles than I got.
Not true.
It is true.
I got wrinkles on my forehead.
You got them on, and you got them all over your eyes, on the sides,
but
and
you
across.
got them all over the place. I mean, you're like 70. No! No! I am 6.5 years older than you. Are we watching Happily Ever After tonight? That's up to Steve. The look on your face right now. I wish I could see it. Look at that. You got wrinkles all over the place. Crow's feet. You got wrinkles all over the place. What? What I missed? I don't have it up. Nothing. She's gonna spend her tip on Mickey bars. Steve doesn't look old enough to be your dad. You don't think so? Thank you. No. People usually guess that I'm younger than I am, but. Papa Steve. Yeah, that's very true, Wendy. Steve has a good skincare regimen.
Have an adventurous day, and just be careful, it is a jungle.
Thank you very much. Got my discount that time. I got mine too. Sweet.
Put a little cookie in it.
All right. Back to reality. I missed the tea on Steve's dating life. Nothing to miss. Nothing to spill. Yeah, there is some really bad weather coming our way. Belt out an 80s love ballad as we leave. I could do that. Let me see it. Let me read it. Let me see. No. I can't read it. It's going to be backwards on that side. No, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to hold it from right here. So check it out, guys. This is what I'm going to leave for her. I can't read it. It's not showing up on my end yet. Which, by the way, all of you have Steve's phone number now. No. You better not have my phone number on there. So, let me know. Can you read that? And just so she knows which one Steve is, I drew a picture of Steve. So we're going to leave that for Steve. I mean, I think this would help. What do you think? My name is Steven. Call me sometime. Oh, I forgot to write on there. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. P.S. P.S. I have puzzle glue. I'm just curious to know whose phone number that is. Yes, I have puzzle glue. Oh, did you, Well, thank you so much, JL, for the $5 super chat. Spider-Man movies have landed on Disney Plus. Did you know that, Steve? Yes. Thank you, JL. Appreciate that.
Yes, I have puzzle glue, Steve.
You're wondering whose phone number I put on there.
I'm looking for it. I looked it up.
Call it and find out.
Oh, no, don't, because it's a real person. It pulls up in the,
you ready?
Phone. Yeah. Let's move. I'm taking this with me. You're not leaving this here. It's not even my phone number.
You're so messed up.
Oh man, it would have been great. It could have been great. Yes, I did.
The Rat Expedition. Party.
It got dark. It got dark while we were in there. It is now 8:22.
What?
8:22.
So what are we gonna do for the fireworks? We're gonna watch it from there's a good spot back there.
We would never leave that note for anybody. It's all a joke.
Yeah.
There's
So we
no
got that?
way. Yeah, there's no way. I would never leave that note. I'm just messing with Steve. We have to give Steve a hard time. It's our job.
I got a message from some people that said you showed my number on stream. Now I'm gonna get chicks calling me pretending to be her.
Oh man.
That is not my number. I don't even have a 407 area code number. Where to, sir?
Almost every Spider-Man movie, JL says.
Where are you wanting to watch fireworks from? Are we watching them in park? Are we gonna try to maybe go to like the Contemporary of Poly?
We can watch them in park.
Do you want to watch them from back by Big Thunder or by the Liberty Bell or?
I don't know, man. I haven't seen these since they've been back, so I don't really know where I want to watch them from.
Main Street with the reflections.
I kind of like the reflections over by by the water.
It's really cool back here.
Orlando still has a tornado warning right now.
We got
Some
bad
parts
weather
of
coming out,
Orlando.
so let me see what it says.
We could go ride on the TTA. People are saying the TTA. Police department number, cold case unit.
The fireworks are in 36 minutes. Where are we going?
Someone says watch everywhere. It seems very quiet out here. What are the wait times?
Let's see.
Bryce Young was just the first pick for the Panthers.
Yep, that was expected. I said I don't know why it took him so long to figure out. All right, what are we looking for? 20 minutes for Jungle Cruise, 20 minutes for Pirates. Big Thunder's down. 30 for Haunted, 50 for Peter Pan. People Mover is 20 for Pooh, 55 for Snow White, 10 for Dumbo, 5 for the Speedway, 45 for Space.
The wait times aren't that bad.
30 for the Astro Orbiter, 10 minutes for People Mover.
Not that bad. Let's go ride the People Mover.
That's because there's tornado warnings in the area.
That's true. Is that lightning? There was lightning.
Lightning right in front of us too. Maybe look at this. Maybe the weather's changing. We might need to rethink this. Hang on a second.
Maybe we shouldn't stay in the park for fireworks. If it's that close.
It is close.
Is it coming this direction?
Look, we're under tornado warnings now.
Is it coming this direction? Because I sure don't want to get stuck in here.
Yes. Well, some of it is. Oh wow, it's going to be bad at 10.
At 10?
Yeah. So this is what's coming at us.
Oh my. Look at that, guys.
That's what's coming at us.
Look at this wall of weather coming at us off the west coast.
So, we'll see.
When is that though? That won't be till later?
Our tornado at 9:45, we have a cell starting to move in, but not the biggest one. And
Should we go watch from Contemporary? That way we can...
Might get us out of here, and it would be chasing you, probably. Whoops. Sorry.
Oh, that like launched out of there.
Yeah. I got it. Hold on.
What happened to Tiki Room? It still wasn't open. I looked when we walked by.
Yeah.
I don't want to get stuck in here, like with a bad storm.
Let's go to Contemporary watch.
Yeah, I think I'm on board with you, because think about it. You get stuck with all these people trying to leave, and it's storming.
Yeah.
That's just about as bad as it gets.
If we get caught in the storm over here, at least the monorail's indoors.
Yeah, that's true. If you're in Contemporary, we can get back, because I'm actually over at Poly.
Yeah.
So.
And you're taking me to my cars.
That's true. Tornadoes.
Tornadoes? Let's go Contemporary.
Yeah, I think that we will be super happy, right?
Or the Poly, you can watch it from the beach too.
Yeah, because it's true. The fireworks might get canceled anyway if it suddenly like rolls in. Or even if there's just a tornado warning in there, they may not be allowed to.
We could.
That'd be part of their rules.
The dock over there, Poly too.
That's true too.
We're even closer to our vehicle.
Can't go under the bridge. Under the bridge would be a safe place.
Was that on the way home?
See all the things gone.
Yeah, all the water's gone. Look at this.
And there's the
all drained
scaffolding and the lifts, the man lifts. See over here to the left, you can see where they pulled some of them down.
Yeah.
So. Now let's do this. Let's go Contemporary.
Tornadoes. Is that a car tornado? Cars tornado?
Oh man, look at these people. Yeah, we don't want to get caught then.
Yeah. It's a lot of people. Tornadoes in Disney is good content.
Look at this.
I know, Sugi. Imagine like right now, it starts storming real bad, and there's this many people just like stuck out here in the storm. That does not interest me.
What does not interest you?
Being stuck with a huge crowd of people in a storm.
No, because then you all try to not only just try to get to your cars at the same time, then everybody tries to leave the parking lot at the same time. And people in Florida don't know how to drive when it rains.
No, that's not true. People who are from Florida know how to drive.
That's
all
true.
you people who move here
right.
from outside of Florida, you don't know how to drive in the rain.
All you foreigners.
You are an Indiana foreigner that
No,
came
I am
here.
not.
Yes, you are.
I live here now. I am a true Floridian.
No, that is not.
Yes.
That's not how it works.
And you know what? I've lived here more times than you have.
I've lived here my entire life.
But you've only lived here once.
Yeah, but I've
I lived
grown
here
up.
twice.
I learned to drive here. I got my first my learner's permit here.
We are throwing in fireworks here.
If there was ever one state, though, that's better known for driving than Florida, it's going to be Indiana.
Down the walkway, please. Thank you.
One of my pet peeves at Disney, things I don't like, I really don't like the little talking boxes.
Yeah.
It always makes me feel like I'm at a carnival.
We go to the right side or the left side?
I mean, I get it. They're trying to talk to
Right or left?
way to that person.
Yeah, step right up. Step
Once
right
you go friends,
up.
we will not be
That
able
way.
to stand there if there is not tape. So make sure we're heading all the way down to the end of the tape so you can get the best copy.
Can we go right here? Yes. Indiana in the house, Kay says, and we're good drivers.
We're good drivers. We just know how to drive is what my point is.
If Indiana has good drivers, Steve is not the spokesperson for Indiana drivers.
I've gotten used. I do all the driving when we're together, so don't even start that.
Just because we make it to our destination doesn't mean you're a good driver.
What would qualify as a good driver?
You haven't driven till you've driven in Boston. I have never driven in Boston, but I could imagine it's a little bit hectic.
I did not like it at all.
I've driven in some big cities, but I got to tell you, Atlanta's one of the worst.
Atlanta is the worst.
Yeah,
There's like 8 lanes of traffic each way.
But I've driven in LA, driven a bunch of different cities, but I've never really experienced. Now I've experienced the worst traffic as far as just complete gridlock. Yeah, sitting still was in California. I mean, I was stuck for a long time in traffic.
We drove from Los Angeles down to San Diego and back in one day. Was it one day or did we stay down there? No, it was one day. We drove down early in the morning. We went to the zoo, we golfed, and we came back.
There you go.
We did the walking path in Monorail.
Where are we going to?
Okay, you said Contemporary.
You want to go there? How much time do we have?
Which one do you want to go to?
Let's go to Contemporary.
The only negative about Contemporary, just give you all the options, is that we have to wait for the people that load up here to get over there on the monorail and go.
Fireworks from the Poly aren't as impressive, but we also don't want to be on the roof of Contemporary.
Yeah, let's go.
So, I'm fine with Poly.
Yeah, let's do that. We're closer in case it starts. It says it's not supposed to be until after the fireworks, so.
Right after.
10 o'clock. So
it's like
they end at like 9:20, 9:30. Then we have about 20, 30 minutes to get where we need to get to.
We'll be happy we are where we are.
Yes. You want to take the boat over, the little boat? It stops at the Grand Flow and then goes? Or you just want to get on the monorail? You want to take the ferry boat?
Let's go to the monorail. We're going to the Poly, guys. It's funny because I thought, we planned to go eat thinking that the weather was going to be bad like now, you know.
And it just pushed off.
Yeah, and it just pushed off to being later. But I enjoyed the meal. I'm glad we ate.
Yeah.
I'm glad we tried out somewhere new, different,
I wish
on stream,
that steak so bad.
and brought everyone fish sauce. Fish sauce on the steak.
Can I get it without fish sauce?
It is like Steve's kryptonite.
Seafood just makes me sick.
How about New York? I've driven through New York and it wasn't nearly as bad as like in LA and stuff. I mean,
Each city depends on
while busy, it keeps moving like through the city.
But each city also depends on what part of that city you're in, whether or not it moves or not. Like even here, I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Little boats pulling.
No, I was going up into Jacksonville back a couple weeks ago, and the traffic was crazy, just going up into Jacksonville. So it all depends on the time of day. Which, by the way, did I talk about that? I went and saw Chris Tucker. My brother and I, we've always been big fans of Chris Tucker, and we're fans of stand-up comedy in general, but always big fans of Chris Tucker, and always said that if he doesn't do a lot of stand-up shows, that if he did a stand-up show, we'd go see him. Well, my brother just happened to see that there were tickets available, got literally the last 2 tickets of the last show that he was doing, and we got there earlier. We ended up sitting this tiny comedy club in a Ramada Inn in Jacksonville. Like, it was, I couldn't believe that this was real and that he was actually playing there. But we ended up getting the table right against the stage, right in front of the stage. I mean, he came out and he's did his whole show over 2 hours, like right in front of us. Like, I kept cracking up so bad that he'd look at me and start laughing because I was laughing so hard, and it would crack him up. But man, exactly what I always expected Chris Tucker would be like. He was fantastic. It is like the Chris from Rush Hour movies. I mean, that's what you get. All the facial expressions, but some amazing stories. Like, he told us stories about his friendship with Michael Jackson, because he was really great friends with Michael Jackson. He also told us a lot of stories about his friendship with Jackie Chan, and he is just so funny, so funny. And everything. And what's crazy is he had just flown from like a private jet back from like Milan or something, because he was coming. He was promoting his new movie with Ben Affleck and
Mulan is not
Milan. With he's got a movie with, who is it? Matt Damon and
it's called Air. It's Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
Yeah, and Ben Affleck
and Jason Bateman.
And so he had just flown back from all this promotion, and he's in this little Ramada Inn.
I've seen the movie, by the way.
You guys know the Ramada Inn, Paul. I'm talking about. How is there this little comedy club that Hi, how are you?
Hey guys, how you doing?
Doing good.
Yeah, man.
Oh, so nice to meet you.
All the time. You too, one day.
You want to say hi on stream?
Yeah, for sure.
What's your name?
My name is Juan.
Juan from...
we recently just moved from Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, but the thing is, we always leave you guys on for our dogs.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
My dog's probably watching right now.
Yeah, I get pictures often of people's animals watching the streams.
Leave you and him for the dogs.
Well, they're probably going crazy right now.
That's why we're heading home now, too.
Because they can see you on TV and they're losing their mind.
But yeah, we watch you guys all the time.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support.
You two are the main ones, for sure.
Thank you so much. Well, I hope you enjoy. I'm glad you're here now.
Absolutely,
you can
man.
be here whenever you want.
All the time. We became pass holders too, so.
That's cool.
You know
That's awesome.
It was a pleasure to meet you guys.
It's so nice meeting you. Hopefully we'll see you again sometime.
Man, absolutely.
Have a good one. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
We missed the monorail, go way past it, had to back all the way up.
But this little tiny, or it's not a comedy club in this old Ramada Inn, and it was funny to see Chris. He comes out and he goes, "Where am I? Is this what my career has come to? I'm in a Ramada Inn off of the interstate." Yeah, it was really interesting. So anyway, it was a really cool opportunity to be able to see Chris, and he was unbelievably funny. Everything we could have hoped out of a show, and he did 2 shows that night. We did the second show, which started at it was 10:30, I think, before it started. He went 2 solid hours for both shows. But anyway, really
backstage.
Really cool experience. We tried to meet him between the 2 shows. So listen to this, guys. This is what's so funny in that old Ramada Inn. There is no backstage at the comedy club piece. So when they come out the back door, it actually puts them in the courtyard of the Ramada where like the pool is. It's a motel. And the dressing room is one of the motel rooms. So he came out the back door and went to go into a motel room. And so I knew that was the door he's going to come out. So we waited out there, and he comes out, and I'm like, I said, "Mr. Tucker, could I get a picture with you?" And the security guy like yelled at me, and he's like, "We're not doing that." And I said, "That's all right." I said, "Chris, I'm a big fan." He goes, "Thank you." That was good. It was good. All right, guys, we are on our way to Contemporary to to Poly, trying to get away from this potential weather that's coming.
It was lightning.
It was lightning. Do you remember the last time we watched fireworks from Polly?
We had this umbrella, and that was all we had.
It was nasty.
The two of us in one umbrella. No way.
What's that?
Colts take Richardson.
Oh my gosh. Check in 3 years.
Florida Gators quarterback.
Oh, really?
They sure did.
Oh, yes.
Is this still first round?
Yeah, this fourth pick. Anthony Richardson.
Man, they take forever to do their picks, don't they? They know
What's
what they want.
Carolina's been #1 pick for 3 months now. Or whatever it is.
They knew who they
they wanted. They waited until the very end.
Everyone knows who they're choosing.
Well, what they do is they sit there and wait for better offers to come in. So they wait till the very last second to see if an offer will come in, or they'll say, grab this person, we'll trade you so-and-so for them.
Oh, got it.
Oh, that makes me happy. Look, they've been high on Will Levis for a long time. You don't have any idea who these people are, but Kentucky's quarterback. But
I don't follow the NFL.
Anthony Richardson is NFL ready. You know Anthony Richardson.
Yes, I don't know.
He's Florida Gators quarterback.
Yeah.
That's who we got.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Over 700 likes. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for joining us tonight. We're gonna go over to Polly. Ow!
You alright?
Just smashed my leg. Is that like dirty over there, or is it just like a cut in the seat?
No, there's some like calorie wrapper stuff on it.
Yeah, that's why I'm staying away.
Would you like me to clean it up for you?
No. LSU mom, go away. She goes Florida Gators. Is that the team the LSU Tigers beat?
Ah, Emily.
You're not allowed to come to Disney anymore, Emily. Because it's in Florida, home of the Gators. Build your own Disney in Louisiana.
Oh, wow. Houston moved up and took the number 2 and 3 spot. They took C.J. Stroud, which is who I really would have taken if that was... But, interesting.
What is the best 10 ride to ride at Walt Disney World? I think you're saying kind of like the best of like the best rides. I'm guessing.
What's our favorite ride?
Well, they're saying what is the best 10 ride?
Like
meaning,
10?
yeah. So I would say I still say Flight of Passage.
Flight of Passage as well
is the best ride. When it comes to like the best overall, like there's rides that like Splash Mountain was my favorite ride of all time, but it was more so because of like the nostalgia of it. But the best attraction on property is Flight of Passage.
I agree. Second best for me is Rise of Resistance, just because of I like the Star Wars connection, and that's a very immersive ride.
Yeah. But yeah, Flight of Passage is still on another level.
And they can add to it, right? With the new movies. Have you seen the new movie?
Yeah. Where's this going right now? We are going to Polynesia. The hail in Claremont the other day was crazy. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
It was insane.
I got hit with hail last night. Was it last night on my way home? Or the night before?
Yeah, even the pre kind of walkthrough on Flight of Passage, just walking through the queue, the different levels of the queue are so awesome. into the dock, it'll be perfect. What is your favorite memory of Walt Disney World ever? My favorite memory here at Walt Disney World was when Steph and I came to a after-hours event. Yeah, well, there's a couple different ones. There's been some with the girls that have been really, really good. But the one that always comes back is with me and Steph. We're at Epcot for an after-hours event, and Jody Benson was there performing, and we got a private showing of Illuminations, and there was no one around the lagoon, nobody. So we were like standing there alone with no one around watching Illuminations. It's almost like we were in there while they were rehearsing it, like running a rehearsal. It was the most like eerie thing to see this fireworks show almost as a completely private fireworks show. Also during that time we did we could just get on rides and ride them. So I remember walking into Soarin', and the guy's just like, yeah, just pick a seat wherever you want. And so we picked the first row in the middle, and then we rode it, and then when it stopped, he's like, you guys want to change and sit in a different seat? And we're like, yeah, let's move to this. So we moved like one back in a different row and just ride again. We never left the room. And then when we were on Test Track,
why was there nobody there?
It was an after hours thing. It was a private party. And so we were on Test Track, and we could just keep riding. Just when we pulled back into the station, they would tell us to unbuckle and rebuckle. And so Steph and I rode it like 6 times back to back, and every time we would do something different. So we'd be like, okay, now this time when the doors open and we go outside, we'll close our eyes for the whole time. Or this time we'll close our eyes the whole time inside. Like, because we were riding it so much, we were doing just different things. And that night was just insane. Like, it's like we had Epcot to ourselves.
That's cool.
It was pretty amazing. I've been to multiple like private events at Disney. Nothing that's ever been that limited, where it just felt like.
The only time I've ever seen anything like that would be post-COVID, where they first reopened.
Yeah.
We're going back to the hotel.
Favorite type of stuff. Stop. Your favorite type of
All right, we're almost ready to make our way over to the Poly. What's that?
10 minutes.
10 minutes till fireworks. Yeah, it was a really cool experience. And then we go in and have this little private concert with Jody Benson. Just her and someone on a piano, and that was awesome. My favorite city that I've ever visited, Christopher, is San Francisco. I love the city of San Francisco. Now, it's been a while since I've been out there, but the food was fantastic. I love just the city in general. I love how it's so different than, it's like the seaside city, but it has, there's all the elevation change throughout the city too. It's not just like your flat, city. I just enjoyed myself so much there. I want to go back. I remember when Disney was closed, and I remember when we started coming back. Do you guys remember? And there's no one here. It was such a weird month, that first month. I hope to get Steph out to San Francisco because she's never been. do a trip where we go out to San Francisco, spend some time there, but then drive out to Yosemite. I think it's only a few hours out to Yosemite from San Francisco, so I think it'd be a fun trip to do both. Oh, by the way, I was just in Denver. That was like a quick trip that kind of came out of nowhere. I had been talking about doing a meetup in Denver, and I had multiple of you reach out and message and say that you'd be interested in a meetup. I will be back in Denver later this year, and that is the time that I was considering doing the meetup. So enough of you have said that you're interested that I'm going to probably try and put something together. So just keep a lookout for that. And we are off. Yeah, everything had plastic dividers. There's so much weird stuff. I hope we never have to do something like that again. You think of all the years, you know? And our generation was the one where we had this pandemic and started like wrapping ourselves in bubble wrap and stuff. Good to see it gone.
7 minutes.
Oh, 7 minutes, huh? They had good coffee here, but I'm always in here too late. I do like this. I haven't seen it yet.
Kona?
No, the new entrance inside.
Oh yeah.
And look at the new decoration. They got rid of the big fan.
Yeah.
Guys, I haven't looked at Kona in a while since they redid it. It looks great in there. But I do miss the big fan. Yeah, we're going to have to come back and check out the Kona sometime.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll, yes we are.
Hi.
How are you? Where are you guys from?
Virginia.
Awesome. Well, you can go check it out. Cory Meets World.
Oh my gosh, I actually watch you all the time.
Well, thank you very much.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
I really do.
Did you guys win?
Yes.
Congratulations. What team? Was it a cheerleading competition, Steve?
Dance competition.
Dance.
Well, there was a dance competition here earlier this year, or this week.
All right, we go this. I know how to walk, Steven.
You're going the wrong direction. I'm just guiding you.
I'm not in a rush. We still got 5 minutes.
Yeah, we got to go all the way up to the end of the dock, past the cabins.
Past the
And
cabins.
it's probably already full. All the good seats are going to be going.
Go team. Go dance team. She said go something. Some team name, and I missed it.
So when I was Monday when I was at prime time, there was a bunch of them sitting next to me. And I didn't realize that they're from Indiana. So that's how I knew. You know.
I can smell Ohana meats grilling. Steve does interpretive dance.
I do. Something I've always wanted to do, study though, is ballroom dancing.
Ballroom dancing. That's something that interests you?
Yeah. Like the tango and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
The waltz.
I mean, go do it. There's classes everywhere. Man, we are like 15% power.
That's all you got?
Yeah.
Almost done.
Holly is so nice at night, isn't it? My husband can waltz. I cannot, Wendy says. So maybe he can teach you.
Tony? I
Tony.
can see Tony being a dancer.
Teach you how to waltz.
We're almost there.
There's speakers right out on this dock.
Right underneath the roof there.
Yeah.
You don't get to see the castle fireworks as much.
There's
but...
people on the beach.
Yep.
All hanging out on the beach to watch some fireworks. I did see that Jerry Springer died today. You know, he's one of those figures that I grew up with Jerry Springer on TV all the time when I was younger. And not that I watched the show all the time, just that he was always on TV. Because he was a figure at that time. But when we, like, younger kids today, like teenagers, would have no idea who Jerry Springer is. You'd be like, who's Jerry Springer? Funny story, I was at the Conan O'Brien show years ago. I was in the audience, and Conan cracked this joke about Jerry Springer during like his opening monologue. And I hear Jerry Springer go, "What do you mean?" And I look, he's sitting 2 rows behind me, and they turn a spotlight on him. He was like hidden in the audience, and he stands up and he goes, "What do you mean, Conan?" And then they kind of went back and forth with the banter, and Jerry like threw his arms up and like stomped out the back of the studio.
Awesome.
So we got to see him. We were a couple rows from him, and that's my my personal memory of Jerry Springer.
So you're gonna miss the castle there. If you come back over here, you can see the castle.
All you can see is the little tippity top.
Yeah, but that's where that's got the one little cutout there where all the stuff's gonna go.
But that was the Jerry Springer experience that I had.
So you know how your eyes adjust and everything, right?
Yeah.
So I was standing right over here the other day, like literally right here at this net, watching the fireworks. And halfway through them, I thought I heard something in the water. You know, there's alligators and stuff in here.
Yeah.
Well, it was a duck flying at me, and I thought it was going to hit me, and I jumped real far and it landed right there in front of us. I thought we were going to be there to feed it.
Really?
2 of them. They just flew up there, turned around, sat down, and watched the fireworks with us. Less than a minute. This is how you can tell it's so it's normally dark on that side and light on this side because this is where the sun sets last.
Yeah.
But you can see all the clouds over there and how dark it is. That's what's coming at us. There it is.
Enjoy the fireworks, guys.
If she's out, you'll be able to see too.
And they all live happily ever after. Each of us has a dream, a heart's desire. It calls to us. And when we're brave enough to listen and bold enough to pursue, that dream will lead us on a journey to discover who we are meant to be. All we have to do is look inside our hearts and unlock
Opens up a whole new world of possibilities.
blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all. Look inside yourself. You are more than what you have become. Remember who you are.
Of a fireplace where a hero's weapon would be waiting for me. Where the crowds would cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be."
And so our journey comes to an end, but yours continues on. Grab hold of your dreams and make them come true. For you are the key to unlocking your own magic. Now go, let your dreams guide you. Reach out and find your happily ever after.
The battles, the stories, the losses, and all the glory were changed by the way we live every day. Just look
So we made the.
What's that?
We made the smartest decision in the history of decisions.
I know. Did you see this, guys? You can't hear it, but look at this. Look at the storm. This is what's coming towards us. Look how close it is, and we can see the lightning out here. This is the direction it's coming from.
The sound is bouncing off the clouds.
Yeah, the sound's bouncing off the clouds over here, and you can see lightning in the distance.
You can see the spotlights up against the clouds up there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can see it or not.
Yeah, on here I gotta turn this down. But look at the new Poly building out here. Let's do this. This should brighten it up a little bit.
Okay, so I said 8 or 10. It's 8 through most of it, and then the other 2 make it 10.
Yeah, it's gonna be nasty here in a little bit.
Yeah, so let's make our way that way.
Really nasty. I was gonna see if I catch some of this lightning we've been watching out this way during the fireworks, because it is like coming right at us. Right, like if we stood here in the next hour or so, it's gonna get pretty nasty.
Oh, we'd be really in trouble. Yeah. Right now, there's a pocket around us that we both could get home. So
yeah, we gotta get home. We gotta get home, guys.
But I want to go get hot chocolate first. So
hot chocolate. Yeah, we gotta get home, guys. Thank you so much for coming out here with us tonight, and I'm glad you hung in there. We had a good time. We got to go. We rode one ride. It was a fun. Yeah, we rode a ride. We hung out. We had some food.
Progress.
But we went up in the treehouse.
We did go to the treehouse. That's
and then we came over here and watched fireworks. Steve, you got weird lighting with this. You like all orange, like lit up, like an Oompa Loompa. I hope you get a great storm stream. No, we're not. We're going home. We're going home. Thanks, Steve, for coming out.
Thank you.
It was fun. That's a big boat. Look at the size of that boat.
Thank you for turning my car around. We gotta go so we can meet them.
It was fun. It was a really great time. Enjoyed coming.
I was loving hanging out with you.
Enjoyed having some dinner. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with us.
I hadn't seen you in
and
about
that's
a week, so.
it for tonight. We're done. We're finished. We're shutting her down.
You look like an Oompa Loompa.
I know I look like an Oompa Loompa. We're shutting it down. Thank you guys. Stay safe. If you're on the west coast of Florida, good luck. It's coming this way too. Yeah, it's already there. You probably are out of power.
If you're on the west coast of Florida, you ain't watching no more.
But thank you. We appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming, spending Thursday evening with us. We'll do it again next Thursday. I'll see you next Thursday. Bye. Thank you so much. Have a good night.